What's up? What's up? IG Books Day 9. You have me with no makeup and my hair in braids today. Hello. Why? Because this is how I get my hair super curly. Here's my secret. If you are lazy like me and you have wavy hair and your curls just don't do what they used to do anymore, put your hair in some braids after you shower. Go to sleep in the braids. Wear them for a little bit the next day. Then you're going to throw some hairspray in them. Hey, babes. How you, Senya? Then you're going to throw some hairspray in them. And then you're going to take your braids out. And then you're going to take these braids out. And then you're going to spray. You're going to flip your hair. And then you're going to have crazy hair, you know? So you're welcome. So I've got some surprises for you guys today for IG Bucks Day 10. I'm doing this live, so it's not going to be like a perfectly edited video, and I don't care. I know you don't care. And usually good stuff comes out when I am live doing the thing. So before I get into the goods, here's what I want you to know, that you have an opportunity to save $20 on your Double Down Black Friday ticket. This is a live 5-day workshop. It's online. I'm going to show you how to double and triple your sales with my 5-day launch strategy. So what do I mean by that is this very simple. I'm going to help you put a 0 in your December check by showing you how to create a wait list of ready buyers, how to get people ready to buy, how to prep and prime your social media now for it, and how to avoid posting spammy flyers and BOGO crap that your company is going to give you that's not going to get you sales. It's literally going to make you look like a big spammy loser, and you're just going to look like everybody else on social media. I want to help you avoid that. Apparently I can sing now. I can sing. Got baby in the background. Honey Bunches of Oats, my husband, he is actually playing softball, slow pitch. Can I just say this really quick? I just have to say this out loud because he's not here and I can make fun of him. My preteen snitch over there is probably going to tell him, but that's okay. Are you going to tell on me? She's shaking her head. Yes, and smiling. That's okay. Here, you can see her. She's over there with the baby in her robe. Bougie, but balanced. Bougie but balanced. So anyway, long story short, here we go. Okay. Every Tuesday night, my husband, old man, 45 years old, goes and plays slow pitch softball. Now, for those of you that don't know, I played fast pitch softball and I was a pitcher. Okay. So when he comes back and he's got aches and pains and he just feeling a certain type of way, when he comes back hurt from slow pitch softball, I have a hard time keeping a straight face. I really have a hard time keeping a straight face because they strike out with slow pitch softball. She gonna snitch. She gonna snitch on me and I don't care. It's slow pitch softball. But he takes it very seriously when they end up not winning the championship game. Oh, no. We've got the sports rub here that we can legally say helps with pain. So for those of you that are in the same company as me, if you're in the same company, that sports rub is the jam jiggity, like the bomb. Okay. So, but literally, I just can't stop laughing. I just can't. Anyway, so let's get into the goods because we're going to probably edit that out for the IG Bucks. For those of you that bought the recordings and the workbook, you're going to get something really cool. You're going to get our profit prompt worksheet. So for those of you that actually bought the replays, those of you that actually bought it, you're going to have this really cool, it's in the workbook. So it's not in the workbook yet. It will be in the workbook. All right. So let's talk about Instagram stories as a network marketer, shall we? I'm not going to talk to you about Instagram stories, like as an Instagram guru of how to get more views. Oh, what's up, Reggie? I'm making fun of y'all with your softball. Anyway, sorry, let me keep going. As a network marketer, I want to teach you how to use Instagram stories to get leads and turn the leads into sales and recruits. I also want to teach you how to use stories to keep your people engaged. Keep your people engaged. Not only keep them engaged just to buy from you one time, but I want you to get them engaged in your mission, in your brand, who you are, who you serve. And I want them to become super fans for you so then they can turn around and share you with more people. Does that make sense? So it's like cool to get sales, love them, but it's like, what are you going to do? Get a sale and then never talk to that person again? No. So through your stories, you can keep their attention, keep them watching, keep them engaged. And I want you to track the watchers and 333 the watchers, because the people that are watching your stories, I'm going to put my notes over here. These people are your hot leads, and those hot leads can turn into some of your best people on your team. So if you're like, hell yeah, I want some boss babes or bosses in my business, I want you to drop the word boss in the comment section if you're live watching this. Because it's not just about getting the sale one time. It's not about getting that recruit. It's about building a legacy. And you build legacy with people that you want to be around. Right? Yes. Look at them bosses dropping in the comments. Okay. So the majority of your sales are going to start from your stories. This is what you need to understand. Look, I'm going to say it. I'm just going to freaking say it. Stop praying to go viral and getting sales by going viral by people just clicking the link in your bio and like buying from you. If you did that in 2020 and 2021, or you have some things that go viral and pop off, that is extra, boo-boo. That is extra. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to sell like a network marketer. Okay. Like you got to have the skill set. If you're like, oh, I just want to post and get sales, like this ain't for you, hang up. Goodbye. This ain't for you. I'm going to teach you how to sell a skill set, right? Because if you can't connect and you can't convert, going viral is not going to get you to the top. There is not one leader that got to the top by going viral. It's a skill set to be a leader. It's a skill set to grow an audience. It's a skill set to get people to buy into who you are and what you believe. It's more than just getting a sale. We really dig into this in network marketing on demand. Okay, let me keep going. So the majority of it's going to happen in your stories, because in your stories, you're sharing who you are, what you're about, who you help. And it builds trust and it gets people to buy in on your mission, your impact, right? Someone says 5 million views, reels now, and still platinum, which I'm grateful, but just amen. Exactly. You could go viral and make no sales, right? You've got to know how to connect and convert. You got to know. And stories is a great place to start with that, okay? Now, check this out. Your stories, you now have a 60-second option. Now, not everybody has this feature yet, so keep it 100. You might still be on the 15-second reel train, or maybe you have 60 seconds. Here's my personal take on the 60 seconds of the reels. Like, in my opinion. However, cool if you use them. Test and tweak. Figure out what works best for you. I'm testing the 60-second stories right now. I personally don't really like them that much, because I like the 15-second cuts, because it kind of keeps me watching. I feel like when you're in a 60-second kind of like watch flow, they're not going to hang around. Exactly. Like I don't feel like they're going to hang around as much. I feel like they're going to swipe through. So I'm testing it out personally. And it's rolling out slowly, so not everybody has it. So I do. I believe that it's too long. I have no interest, but I'm going to just tell you, test them both out. I'm testing it out. I personally like the 15-second, really like to the point story sequences. Whenever I reference a story sequence, it's like 3 stories that are 15 seconds in a row that all go together. Because a lot of random shit in your stories, it's like whiplash, like in a car accident, right? Yeah, my ADHD brain says no to 60 seconds. How much I feel that. Yeah, okay. So test both out if you want. How much should you post? Do not post more than 15 to 20 stories a day, please. You're literally going to bore the shit out of your audience. They don't need to watch 45 videos of your kid, 45 videos of your dog, and then you selling on 45 different videos. Like, holy crap, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? I want you to post every 2 hours, 2 to 3 story sequences. And when I say like every 2 to 3 hours, that's so you stay in people's face, right? So you stay to the front, but under 20 a day. We want to create conversation, create connection to the real you and your stories. So I'm going to say some things that are probably going to piss you off right now. Lay off the filters. Oh, shit. Thank you. Lay off the filters. Now, look, I'm down for a good filter. I have no filter on right now, and it took me a long time to get confident enough, especially with my hormonal acne, to go on stories without filters, to show up live without my makeup done, to do a course just the real me. I'll be honest with you, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie. And so here's what I'm going to tell you with the filters. I'm not telling you not to use them at all, but if that's all you do, you're not building a trust factor with your audience. Right now, I'm being real and raw. I'm showing you the real me. I do a mix of both. Why? Because I don't always look like I have my shit together 24/7. And I don't want you to feel like you have to show up that way in your business to succeed, because you don't. Okay? Green screen, totally fine. Totally fine. But hear what I'm telling you. Okay? If all you do is show up with filters, you are not stepping into you. You're not stepping into you. You're not going to connect with that person that wants to join your team because they don't feel like they can show up as them because you won't show up as you. I love this. Stop trying to be perfect. You're actually repelling people because they think they have to be perfect to do what you do. Amen. And that was hard for me. Oh, the imperfections. Like, I see it. Ugh, it drives me nuts. But it's not real life. Exactly. People are not attracted to puppies and rainbows. I get it. It's going to be hard for you to not use filters. So maybe just start using a lesser filter. You're beautiful. Let me just say this. You are uniquely beautiful. Period. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay? And if you've never used filters, freaking yes with your confidence, confident AF. Hell yeah. All right. So what happens in these stories when you're posting every 2 hours? When people are engaging with your stories, here's what it does to the algorithm. It tells the algorithm people like you, right? It says, oh my goodness, I'm going to show Deborah Bennett, more on Marina stuff because she's replying to her stories. That means she's in the DMs. So the algorithm is going to give you some extra love. All right. So let's talk about what I personally post in my stories as a network marketer. Number one, product placement. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is if I'm talking to you about what I'm going to be doing during my day, and then I'm using my product while I'm talking to you. This isn't my product, by the way. This is just an Izzy drink. These are my favorite. I buy these from Target. So anyway, but I know you're all going to be asking, so there you go. It's literally sparkling clementine flavored juice beverage. It's not good for you. Okay. So anyway, that's product placement. That's product placement. I'm not talking about the product. I'm using the product. And so one of the things that we do inside of the workbook is I talk about using your products daily in your stories. So it could take up to 5 to 20 times before someone reaches out to you about your products. But if you're using them every day, and you'll get my examples in the back office, for those of you, just use them every day in your products. Maybe you read a quote every morning while you're pouring your bye-bye belly fat on the spoon, while you're drinking your protein shake, while you're, I don't know, booking your trip. You're booking your trip and you're reading a quote. Like, get a little creative with it. It doesn't have to be about your product for product placement. Okay? That's number one. Number two, get ready with me. Maybe you take a video, and the video that you take, check this out. Like when you go to record, you can record it in like time lapse. There it is. I was like looking for it. Time lapse. So maybe you're doing your makeup, brushing your teeth, getting dressed. I don't know. I'm not like really great at these, but you're like, hey, I don't have shit to do today. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm literally just going to time lapse me putting on my makeup and getting ready for work. I'm going to put that in my stories with music and with a quote. Hello. No brainer, right? What else? Quizzes. I like to do these at the end of the week. These are really good. Marissa is really, really good at these too, Work Wifey. So what you can do with the quiz is take a quiz. Hey, do you remember what I posted on Monday? A, B, or C? Do you remember what I posted on Tuesday? A, B, or C? Super simple, right? Why? You're engaging your audience. You're quizzing your audience. Tutorials and tips. Maybe you go onto your stories and you show somebody how you saved $20 on something for your niche. Keep it niche related. Keep it niche related, okay? Maybe you show them, oh my gosh, this is my favorite site, and I just bought these shoes, and here's how I saved X amount of dollars. Whatever. Like, you can show people your everyday stuff, tutorials and tips, okay? Rants. I do these a lot. Melinda, right here, we are all unique, Melinda, shared with me today that she had a nasty comment that somebody commented on one of her posts or reels. This is what I told her. I said, I want you to screenshot that. I want you to take that into your stories and share with your audience that you are just being you. And somebody decided to come and be nasty, but you're going to still show up even though somebody was nasty, you're going to show up anyway. Because even though you get these comments and it hurt, you're showing up for them. Why? You're taking a rant and a conversation, screenshot, show proof, bring it into the comments, and then end it with like a question sticker. How would you have responded to this? Or how would this have made you feel? Would this have stopped you from showing up? What are we doing? We're being vulnerable. We're showing that it's not puppies and rainbows, right? The question sticker, here's a little hack. And some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, really? That question sticker on your stories. So like if I go to post a story, I'm just going to take a picture really quick. Literally, like I just took a picture. Okay. And when you go to the stickers over here where it says questions, and it says ask me a question. I don't know if you guys know this, but when I say ask me a question and you post it, you know, you can go in there and actually like ask yourself questions if nobody else does. So you don't have to feel like a loser. Nobody asks me questions. Most of the people are just asking the questions they want their audience to know. Surprise! Yeah, all these influencers do not have thousands of people asking them questions like they make it seem like. So don't feel like a loser if no one's asking you questions. Go ask yourself questions that you want people to know about you, because people are going to watch. They're like Santa Claus. They're always watching, right? Oh, here's another great idea that you could do, because it's like, oh, every 2 to 3 hours, right? Set up your reel. Ask questions that sets up the reel. So we talk about sharing your reel into your stories. Well, hey, have you ever felt boopity beepity boppity boop? Did you know beepity boppity boop? And then share your reel, right? So make it all connect. Sound good? Now, when you're slaying on your stories, here's the other thing. Like you're going to get the profit prompts that really breaks it all down for you and gives you a very simple FOMO prompt template, right? Of when you buy a product, how to show product packaging. It's an engagement prompt template. We got to really, all those things that are really, really cool that will be in the workbook for you, okay? So these are some of the things that you need to start doing inside of your Instagram stories. One of the biggest things I see that doesn't happen enough is driving people to DM you. Hey, DM me the word blank if you want to learn more about blank. DM me the word blank and I'll send you that article I read about X, Y, and Z. Even though like you don't make money off of certain things, like we want people to feel like it's okay to engage with you inside of your stories. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay? Yes or yes? Oh, Kristen, we love you, babe. I just wanted to share this. We love you, Kristen. Thank you for sharing that. I know what it feels like to struggle with self-esteem. So just know that you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? Oops. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Here we go. Let's keep going. So open up your life and stories and ask your audience to engage with you. Tell them to engage with you. Most people are just swiping along. So when they do stop on your stories, you have to tell them to engage with you. Now, here's what I need you to stop doing immediately in your stories. If you are not talking to the damn camera, talking to your audience, and you just keep flashing pictures and selfies, that ain't for stories, boo. That doesn't mean there's not a time and a place for them, but like if that's all you're doing, enough. Okay? Company before and afters, and you're not setting up the before and after. You don't have a story sequence. You're not doing the problem solution thing, right? You're just like flashing before and afters and come buy my product crap. That's spammy. That's not why people watch stories. People are watching your stories because they want to dive in deeper with you. They don't want to be sold. They want to buy, but they don't want to be sold. Overusing the filters, stop it. Same old selling, stop it. Stop not using captions. So inside of your stories, when you're done talking, you can actually add captions. It's a sticker. So let me show you. And I make this mistake sometimes too, okay? So if I'm in my stories, I'm going to record. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. We were just singing this song, so that's why I'm saying it. Okay, so that's me just saying what I said, right? When you go to the sticker, you'll see where it says captions right here, I'm just going to click captions and it's automatically going to transcribe the audio for me. Your people are watching and listening to all of your stuff on silent. Just know that. It's a sticker. Yes. I don't use outside apps if I don't have to, people. That's just a lot of work for me. All right. So I'm super, super excited for you guys to get this party started. Get into your stories. Start doing some different things. Another thing that you can do that Barack Johnson does is he numbers his stories with like slides. So like 1 of 5, 1 of 3, 1 of 2, whatever. Yep, you can tap the words and edit as well. So I know that I said I was going to answer questions today, but I'm not. The reason I'm not is because my husband's not home and I have to get the baby to bed. However, tomorrow we will answer questions from day 8, 9, and 10. So don't forget to check in for those of you that are doing the IG Bucks Live. We're so excited to have you. Those of you join the Double Down, you can still get in. I put the link above. For those of you that are watching live, congratulations. For all of you that are taking your time to go through this program with us, we love you, and we will see. Yes, and if you did not buy the replays, you won't be able to watch all of these from day 1 and on. So I don't know if the upgrade's still available. Ask your personal concierge or just put I want upgrade in the comment section and somebody will get back to you and message you and let you know how you can get that. All right. Love you guys. Deuces.